space, the final frontier. These are the enterprises of the starship Voyager.
On August 20th and September 5th, 1977, two spacecraft were launched from the Kennedy Space Flight Center, Florida. They were called
on board Voyager.
The spacecraft carried a special payload.
Remember that package I sent
for extraterrestrial luck or any decent stereo system.
There was a anodized disc.
Verbal greeting.
That may be out there in the cosmos.
A record album.
a gold-plated record depicting images, music, and sounds of our planet.
What do you send to the card from Earth? It's a kind of message in a bottle from the cosmic ocean.
Give your home address to a stranger of our own species. Even deeper into the unknown. And photos of Earth.
So that it may be understood that the person is so that
sounds of Earth.
by technological
It's the coordinates for our planet.
Chance to tell something about what life on Earth is like.
We don't give your home address to a stranger of our own species, much less to aliens.
I should like to extend the greetings of the government and the people of Canada to the extraterrestrial inhabitants of outer space.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
As the Secretary General of the United Nations,
Greetings in each and every one. Most popular languages spoken on the planet Earth.
who represent almost all of the human inhabitants of the planet Earth.
59.
Greetings in human languages.
I send greetings.
Paz e felicidade a todos.
各位好嘛，祝各位平安、健康、快樂。
Adanish Lushulmu.
Здравствуйте. Приветствую вас.
สวัสดีค่ะสหายนายธรณีพลพวกเราในธรณีนี้ขอส่งมิตรจิตมาถึงท่านทุกคน
تحياتنا للأصدقاء في النجوم يا ليت يجمعنا الزمان.
Bonam erga vos
Voluntatim habemus, et pacem per astra
Shalom.
Hartelijke groeten aan iedereen.
Herzliche Grüße an alle.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम हम ज़मीन के रहने वालों की तरफ से आपको खुश आमदीद कहते हैं
Chúng thành gửi tới các bạn lời chào thân hữu.
Sayın Türkçe bilen arkadaşlarımız, sabah şeriflerinize hayırlı olsun.
Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka?
धरती की ओर से नमस्कार।
يخداي خوي نعور أكنويس.
En dataprogrammerare i den lilla universitetsstaden
પૃથ્વી ઉપર વસનાર એક માનવ તરફથી બ્રહ્માંડના અન્ય અવકાશમાં વસનારાઓને હાર્દિક અભિનંદન.
આ સંદેશો મળે વળતો સંદેશો મોકલાવશે.
Пересилаємо привіт із нашого світу. Бажаємо щастя, здоров'я і многое літа.
درود بر سایر که میبینه ماورای آسمان ها از یک پیکرند که در آفرینش شنیدند چوز
Tanti auguri e saluti.
يخداي خوي نعور أكنويس.
Tanti auguri e saluti. Auguri.
Pisella ingonzo ende. Risa arele.
Sonadaga.
Բոլոր անոնց, որ գտնվին եզերքի մի կամազություններեն անտին,各位都好吧，我们都很想念你们，有空请到这儿来玩。
Hälsningar från en dataprogrammerare i den lilla universitetsstaden utanför planeten Jorden.
વિભાજી વાંચવાનું સ્વાક મુઆંબા. પૃથ્વી ઉપર વસનાર એક માનવ તરફથી બ્રહ્માંડના અન્ય અવકાશમાં વસનારાઓને હાર્દિક અભિનંદન. આનંદ. Пересылаем привет из нашего радио.
Здоров'я і многое літа.
کنین ما آسمان ها بنی این پیکرند که در آفرینش چوز به درد آورد روز در دیگر روزها را نماند.
Želimo vam sve najlepše sa naše planete.
विश्व ब्रह्मांडर अधिवासी अभिनंदन.
नमस्कार. या पृथ्वीतील लोक तुम्हाला त्यांचे शुभविचार पाठवतात आणि त्यांची इच्छा आहे की तुम्ही या जन्मी धन्य हो.太空您好，您家babé. Ugyan de unja jeo. Üdvözletet küldünk magyar nyelven minden békét szeretőlének a világegyetemen.
Namaste. తెలుగు మాట్లాడే జనముల నుంచి మా శుభాకాంక్షలు.
Milí přátelé, přejeme vám vše nejlepší.
नमस्ते. कन्नडिगर ಪರವಾಗಿ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು.
सब लोगों ने मारो राम राम पहुँचे हमें अठे राजी खुशी हाँ तुम उठे राजी खुशी रह जाओ.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Wish to extend greetings and friendly wishes to
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Like we were on the committee for Noah's Ark.
The people and the flora and the fauna.
That we were deciding which pieces of music and which sounds of music.
I am the earth. Hey, earth. Hey, earth.
The people and the flora and the fauna.
That we were deciding which pieces of music and which sounds of earth.
On the earth, the planet men call home.
Would be given eternal life, really, 1,000 million years.
Scientists believe I'm at least 4.5 billion years.
We took it as a
sacred and joyful task.
No man yet knows my true age.
Very eager to put musical pieces on the record.
We thought of the record in terms of presenting some of the things that are important to us as a species, and music's important to people around the world.
because he felt that was a good measure of the level of our culture and civilization.
Even though by definition
included in Indian
different
collection. It was an eclectic collection of music.
There were so many different criteria.
It included an Indian raga,
Mozart,
Senegalese percussion,
The Chinese chin piece.
This is the first selection of music.
appeals to our higher instincts. The major musical tradition planets. And the exploration of the cosmos appeals to our higher instincts. The major musical traditions appeals to our sense of the need for knowledge, the young, and harmony, the old, and order, the male, and beauty, the female, and our future, the instrumental, sides, and space.
It was an eclectic collection of music.
There were so many different criteria.
It included an Indian raga, Senegalese percussion,
What would mean something to species?
On your neck.
Music is a universal language. Means something to species unknown. To speak foreign.
How will they know me?
But to say that mathematics
Rix is the universe.
What will they think of my music? Music on your
to say that music is a universe. To say that music is music would mean species on another planet is really to speak metaphorically.
How will they know me?
But to say that mathematics is a universal language is probably not metaphor.
And so it was absolutely chills.
Not metaphor, but something closer to fact.
We've been sending out this musical combination for weeks, but all we're getting back are numbers.
And it was a sacred undertaking because it was saying, we want to be citizens of the cosmos. We want you to know about us.
Sound. The interesting thing was sound.
Do you tell?
Because it sounds in space.
Another intelligence. How to play out the record.
Where does it come from?
It was up to them to put together a hi-fi system.
And where does it go?
We realized we had to help the extraterrestrials a bit here.
We do not know whether there are other spacefaring civilizations in the Milky Way.
The thing we included was a stylus, a pickup for the record.
But there is at least a chance that sometime in the remote future, one of the Voyagers will be intercepted.
We put diagrams on the cover that holds the record.
Intercepted and examined.
One diagram shows you that you start at the outside and play from the outside in.
Examined by an alien craft.
Another diagram told them at what speed to turn the record.
There they set up all their experimental organisms on turntables.
The essential point is if they're able to tool around in interstellar space picking up stray derelict spacecraft, they ought to be able to figure out our instructions. I can't be that you don't know.
We wrote an inscription on the Voyager record as well. In the space between the
Takeout grooves. Space picking point is if they're able to
Experimental organisms on turntables.
The essential point is if they're able to tool around in interstellar space picking up stray derelict spacecraft, they ought to be able to figure out our instructions. I can't
drive hard. Well,
you don't know.
We wrote an inscription on the Voyager record as well.
In the space between the takeout grooves, in by the label of
Vinyl records and to the makers of music, all things, all times. Anybody out there?
times.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Gentlemen, ladies, take your positions, please. Could we have the lights in the arena down 60%, please? 60%.
For the first time, we are bringing to you the future. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer.
It is the business of the future to be dangerous.
Right now, the Voyagers are headed for the edge of our solar system.
To sail forever through interstellar space.
Out into space, in the galaxy.
Traveling at speeds of 15 to 20,000 miles an hour.
These spacecraft are going to leave the solar system, carrying a message from all of us on Earth.
Moving at an average speed of 35,000 miles an hour.
And travel through the galaxy for literally billions of years.
For the next 1,000 million years.
Heading toward other stars.
Into space is a powerful metaphor.
The spacecraft is now more than 7.5 billion miles away.
And eventually getting closer to another star.
Beyond oneself and beyond this Earth.
That won't happen, though, for another 40,000 years.
We know the sun is only going to last another 5 billion years.
Till we've moved 1 billion years into the future. 1 million years.
Right now, the Voyagers are headed
to sail for interstellar space. Out into space, into the galaxy.
Traveling is the only evidence of our existence here on this
35,000 miles an hour.
They mean all evidence of our existence.
If we increase the speed,
250,000 years go by.
1,000,000 miles an hour. At that record,
We'll still be out there. It takes 3,000 years.
in some remote region of the millionth planet, hearing a murmur
1,200 generations.
That's a long trip. Of an ancient civilization that once flourished.
Faster and faster until we've moved 1 billion years into the future.
Years into the future. Will affect you in the future. Years into the future. Billion years. Future. Into the future. of the future.
You can learn what will happen in the future just as surely as you can know the past.
For you now know the future.
Hello, you are listening to the English language translation feed at Deeper Wireless Festival. Our speaker is beginning. He says, "Good evening, I am..." And I first want to apologize if your translators have difficulty with my language. I know many things from my home planet do not translate well to others, so I will try to keep my speech simple. It's a great privilege to be invited by the Deeper Wireless Festival to speak here at the Summer 253967 AD season, sponsored by IBM, SNBC, CNN, Google. Like many others, Deeper Wireless wanted to learn about my instrument, about my new musical instrument. You've no doubt heard it used on my most recent songs, but I did not create this instrument. In fact, this is actually some sort of artifact that I found. There are some grounds to believe that the artifact originated here on Earth, in spite of my finding it so far away. I was cruising in the back roads of the Milky Way on a stretch of empty space. One day I found that it was not empty, and there was something else there. It was moving slowly, coasting, but not a natural object. It was a small and strange shape. I got closer. It was interesting. I picked it up and I took it home. Once in the light, I noticed something very shiny and attractive mounted on it.
Voyager. Voyager. NASA.
What an odd thing it is to see an entire species.
You press play and listen. We'll assume yes.
Listening to meaningless tonal patterns.
You are about to hear a message from an intelligent life form.
Occupied and preoccupied for much of their time by what they call music.
On the other side of the universe, it sounds like this.
This, at least, was one of the
Things about human beings that puzzled the highly cerebral alien beings.
An extraterrestrial intelligence would then make of the music. Of course, we have no idea. Again, that those intelligence would then make of the music. Of course, we have no idea.
They listened lightly while still finding the entire business
Here's another.
They cannot think what goes on.
Nothing goes on with them.
They themselves, as a species, lack.
He says, "I'm sure you know that one. That was my hit song from my previous album. Afterwards, I had a new idea. Instead of moving the small sharp thing, moved the shiny circle. This revealed an entirely new set of sounds from the shiny circle that may have been encoded within an engraved spiral. Although limited to a narrow range of frequencies, the sounds revealed sounds that were in an intentional and repetitive that was somehow appealing. It became the basis for my next successful hit song, and I shall finish my talk by playing that song now. Thank you so much, and enjoy the festival. He